I was attracted to the construction industry basically because of maths. I've always liked maths all through school. Because my dad's always worked in construction, he kind of said, what about quantity surveying? Because that's very maths based. So that's the route I went down.
I was first attracted to the construction industry. I was working for a call centre and I was looking for a new job, any sort of customer service role, and one came up at Linden Homes, so I went for the job there and that started my career in construction really.
Background is I used to be in the army, and when I was looking for a career change I wanted something that would be similar sort of environment where it would be a daily challenge and no day was the same.
I've worked for construction companies for the last 17 years. Mainly I was an office manager for a long time. 5 years ago I decided to move job and went in as another office manager, but opportunities with the new company were huge. They didn't care where you wanted to go or what you wanted to do. They were supportive and everything was about training and learning. And the opportunity came up for to train as a quantity surveyor.
I started working in construction when I was 16 as an accounts assistant, studying an MBQ in business administration. I was primarily based in the office, but got to go out on site at certain occasions. And I think seeing something that started on paper in front of you, completed, is quite impressive. And from then on, I just knew it was an industry I wanted to get involved in a bit more than sort of in the office. I wanted to be out on site.
More women need to get into construction because although it's male dominated, I don't think that should put people off, because on the sites I've been on, you get treated really well. You're just part of the team. They don't see you as a girl, they just see you as a team member.
For any women that are interested in going into construction but are apprehensive, I'd say definitely go for it. It doesn't really live up to the stigma that it's got. It's not anything worrying, it's not full of men, it's not always on site, it's just an office-based job sometimes, as any other industry can be. So I'd definitely say to go for it.
I think the key is breaking the stigma attached with women working in construction. The industry is changing. I myself have been working in it now for 8 years, both on site and in the office, and I've never been made to feel anything other than welcomed and respected.
I think the industry as a whole needs more female role models that can maybe go to schools, universities, job fairs to educate people more about the different roles in the industry, because I think when people think of construction they just think that it's on-site, bricklaying and stuff like that, when it's not the case. You have architects, you have engineers, you have management roles, quantity surveying, there's loads of different roles.
There's a big issue with careers advisors not bringing up construction to young women. Maybe they just disregard it, thinking that it's not something that women want to go into, which clearly is having an impact.
It's definitely got to start at school. They've got to learn where we used to learn how to sew and how to cook. We've got to learn construction. This is where the biggest market is in the UK, worldwide even. So we really need not just men, but we definitely need a lot more women.
Solent's helped me reach my career goals because the course is so relative to what I do. It's helped me learn a lot more about, as I work within housing, it's helped me learn a lot more about the commercial side of building, as I'm not involved in it, so I have more varied knowledge of construction now.
I think Solent are helping me reach my goals. They're making me more confident, I'd say, as each week goes, because I obviously learn a lot on the job anyway, but there's some aspects I might not cover for a while. So in the lessons, they go into detail of different aspects that maybe I'm not covering at the moment at work. So I'm learning from that, or they're just helping advance the knowledge I've already got.
Solent has really helped me reach my career goals. It's amazing how the 5-year course that I've been on part-time has completely linked into my work, and over the 5 years that I've been training up to be a design manager, every year what I learn in university I then go out on site and it's there.
The course itself is extremely varied, so not only does it support my day-to-day job role, it also expands my knowledge on my colleagues' job roles, so I can offer assistance and input.
Solent has taught me everything else I don't learn at work. So from site measures, from land surveying, it's done everything for me, because otherwise I wouldn't get it. So yeah, without coming here, my role would be very limited.